So what we're trying to accomplish, just make sure everyone gets a basic understanding of GitHub Actions and its components. We went over some things previously with like GitHub secrets and stuff like that. We'll learn how to integrate those probably on Saturday. And today is just going to be going over like the CI portion for a pipeline for Python. So we can start on this lesson. But yeah, this tutorial is on how to create GitHub Actions workflows to run a simple Python code. The first step is create a new GitHub Actions workflow. These steps are based on console. You can do this with CLI or just using a GUI. So I'll be doing a little bit of a mix. I'm sure everyone will be able to keep up. It's nothing too in depth. So let's go ahead and navigate to the repository that contains the Python code. If you don't have the repo, go ahead and create one. You're going to create one. Let's just go ahead and click on this. All right, and then you would just go here and do a fork. Just click fork, and then you choose your owner. I already have one, so I'm going to go to mine, but that's how you guys would do it. I think it is somewhere over here. Python application. All right, I have mine up. See if I can split screen this for you guys. There we are. All righty. So the first things that you're going to do is you're going to go to Actions here, okay? And then go ahead and click on New Workflow. And then select Configure Python Application. Now it'll look something like this. I don't think this will work right out the gate, given this application. You've got to change some things. So we put in here what to replace it with, just kind of like a simpler version, uses Python 3.9. So make sure you just paste this in here and delete everything in here, and then go ahead and commit changes. I already committed mine.
Can you run through that one more time?
Yeah. Okay. So if you go to your repository, right, you created, if you forked off of Chandra's repository, which is right here, then you'll be brought over and you'll have the same version of that repository, just in your own version. That's called a fork. And then on this top right, or the top of the screen, kind of more towards the left middle, go ahead and click Actions. And then you're going to click New Workflow. Yours might look a little bit different. I've done some testing. Then you're going to, so click New Workflow, and then you're going to do Python Application, and then figure that. Then you're going to delete all of this stuff, because this won't work as of right now, given this application. And then just go ahead and paste in here, this version. We can go a little bit through this YAML. We're just giving it a name, and we named it Python application on push branches master. So this is saying, right, is it's going to trigger on a push to a branch, and it's going to be the master branch, or on pull request branch master as well. And then that is going to trigger this, which is jobs, build, runs on Ubuntu like this. Steps uses actions / checkouts at B2. So it's going to check out our repository that's going to run on. We named the next set of actions, setup Python, uses action / setup Python version 2 with Python version 3.9. Name, install dependencies, pip install our requirements, run Python script. And then we will see how this all works in just a second. You guys will do commit changes. I already have this established, so I'm not going to create another one. But yeah, we'll go back to the Actions tab. Let's see. And then from here, back over. I get cloned into here. You guys all remember that, correct? How to get cloned? If not, I'm just in a directory and I ran a git clone and I just pulled straight from my repository. So if we go from here, go to your code, copy that over. Sorry about that. Git clone that repository, and we don't need to do that because I already have it. We're gonna cd into that repository that we just git cloned, or that directory, and then our second steps, right? Here it says we're going to replace the contents of main.yaml. Remember how I said earlier that this is a mix between the GUI and using CLI? So if we cd into GitHub.github and then cd into workflows, we have this main.yaml, okay? And if we do vi on that, just go ahead and paste in here. Or the way that I showed you, right? You don't have to do that. It's already in there. So I'm gonna have to make some changes to something, right? I'm just gonna go back into like the main directory and I'll just touch test class. So I just made a file. This is not in the curriculum at all. Don't worry about that. I just have to make some changes to this current branch that I'm working on, so it'll get it to trigger. But what you guys will do is git add dot. We're saying we're gonna add to the git branch that I'm on, and it's adding what? This current directory. That's what the dot is. Okay, and then we can run git commit tac m stands for message, and then open quotes add GitHub actions workflow for Python code. Okay, and then we're gonna push it. Now, if we come up here to our, let's see here, how can I get that over for you? Now we'll go over to actions. See this? Yours should only have one. Okay, I have 3 different workflows in here because I've taught this lesson a few times. So it's working on here. So it's building out. If we go ahead and click here, sets up the job, runs actions, version checkout, sets up Python successfully set up, installs our dependencies, runs the Python script, and it's hello from GitHub Actions with our small class today. Isn't that fun?
Is that it?
So that's pretty much it. We can go ahead and test some things. So let's check out what main.py is saying.
I will say mine didn't work.
Okay. Well, I'll help you get it up.
Okay.
Hello from GitHub Actions with our medium size class today. Paige, did you paste in the right code by chance?
Well, mine just says, when I do the git commit, it says on branch master, your branch is up to date with origin master, nothing to commit. Even though I put the commit thing.
Yeah, so touch a file or make a change like I just did to main.yaml or the main.py file.
Okay.
And so that's why I did that, to try and get it to push, because everything was up to date on it. Let's run through the same things. So git add, git commit packm Testing with medium size class. Git push. So now if we come here, and look at, we're testing with medium sized class. That's my message. You guys remember, you guys should just have one. I have a couple of different ones going on. But now, let's see, where does it run our script? Run Python script. Hello from GitHub Actions with our medium sized class today. Look at that, guys. Out here engineering. Has anyone else got theirs to work? I'll go ahead and pause the recording now too.